go!
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to a beautiful day here at the Gateway Kartplex. 60 degrees and sunny. That's about as good as you can ask for. And today is our last doubleheader of the 2023 season. It is Ignite 10 and 11. And pretty interesting track today. You'll see it in the track preview. I'm pretty excited for it. Don't really know what to expect just yet. This will be the first race weekend ever where I'll be going into the weekend with absolutely no practice whatsoever. As you guys know, I live in Indianapolis. I go to college at IUPUI now. So I can't really practice in St. Louis, so this poor thing has just been sitting in the garage collecting dust for about a month. So yeah, we'll kind of just be rolling it out of the garage onto the track and seeing how it goes. I did change out the oil, drain the carburetor, and I'm going to clean out the clutch. And I think I have a vague idea of a setup that I can start out with, but that's about as much as I can do. But today is a really nice day, so it's going to feel really good out there. And I'm hoping the racing is going to be just as good. So I'm pretty excited. Let's get things going. For the last doubleheader of 2023, we'll be running a special track with another new twist. Starting with the Super Sweeper, we'll be coming out of the narrow 180 and straight into the section where the chicane was, and is now a long sweeping right-hander which is super fast, and as you'll see later in this video, can cause a few problems on race starts. And then if you manage to make it through the Super Sweeper, you get to the Hammerhead, which is a lot like the Mystery Track, but all of the corners are squared off. So the corners are a lot wider and they are a lot faster. And once you get out of those first two corners, then where the chicane was that would take you out to turn 3, that has been cut through and it is a straight shot all the way out to turn 3 and onto the backstretch. Should be a pretty fast track and should be a pretty interesting race, so let's get going. Alright, driver's meeting's done. In an unexpected twist, we are not the final run group. We are the third run group. So I have a lot less time to get things done than I normally would. So I'll be going out in practice 1 with a couple of things that are still left to be done. I was able to clean out the carburetor, and I was able to change out the oil and drain the carburetor. So that's all good, but I am yet to clean the clutch, and I did not change out the gear that is in there. I am on a 63. Probably would have liked to start on a 62, but it is what it is. So it's about as much as I can do right now, but we'll go out and practice 1, see how it feels, and then pick up on what we need to still do for practice 2. So let's get going. Okay, so we just finished our 2 practice sessions, and we were 16th in both sessions. So, really not good. Not sure why I was so far back, but we are, and we need to find more speed. And so, I made some adjustments to the car. We finally got everything figured out. So, in practice 2, the cart felt stable. But there's still a couple things I still need to figure out. I'm going to widen my track width and then change how I enter turn 2 for qualifying. And hopefully that works out better. but just the way this track configuration is designed, basically everyone in between 2nd and I think about 20th or 21st is separated by less than a second. That's how close this entire field is. The guy in 1st is like almost 2/10 clear of the entire field. I have no idea why. Yeah, that's where we are right now. Even though we're 16th, we're actually not that crazy far behind. So if we can just pick up a couple of tenths in qualifying, then we'll easily be sitting in the top 10. And yeah, just looking for a good day. I want to be able to bounce back from my poor performance at the supertrack. So hopefully we can make something happen in qualifying and see what happens. Qualifying is done, and we ended up 12th out of 27 karts, which doesn't sound good, but is actually, I'm happy with it. We managed to pick up half a second on our practice 2 time just by making a small track width adjustment and starting to lift through the south end of the track instead of braking. And so that got me a lot of time back, and I was able to work with some of the guys around me in qualifying to lay down a pretty good time. And so we're going to be rolling off 12th for race 1. The reason I'm 12th is just because the entire field is really, really close. Everyone from like 4th or 5th through like 25th is separated by about half a second. So the field is super close. As per always, Kevin and Merklin are like 2 or 3 tenths clear of everybody else, which I still fail to understand. I think we have some pretty good potential going into this race. It seems like everyone is pretty closely matched, so if I can put together a good lap in the race, then I think it just comes down to my racecraft. So we'll see what happens, see if I can carve through the field and get a decent result.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on.
All right, race number 10 happened. And I made a mistake on lap 1, going into turn number 2. I was looking for space, that was not there, and I made a mistake that put me over the curb, and I went bowling for karts in turn 2, and that was a mistake that I should not have made, and I'm really upset that I made, and I am very, very sorry to everyone whose race I ruined from doing that move. So, we have been disqualified from race number 10. We get a big old deuce. We deserved the penalty. We there's no debating that. I made a move that I shouldn't have made, and I have to take my medicine. So it is what it is. That's definitely not how I wanted that race to go. I felt like we had a lot to show. Even then, in the race, we couldn't really gain any positions or stay with people. So yeah, wasn't really in a competitive position at all. So not really how I wanted that race to go, but we have another race to redeem ourselves, and hopefully something like that doesn't happen again. If it does, then that's really stupid. Hopefully I can bring home a good result today. So let's see what happens in race 11. Race number 11 done, and we were somewhere, I don't know, probably like 19th, 20th, somewhere around there. I don't even know what to say. I am beyond disappointed with how today went. It just seems like over this whole season, we've built up so much momentum, and we've learned so much, and we've been so close to getting a top 5 and a podium, and now it just seems like we've lost all that, and I cannot figure out why. This is just absolutely unacceptable, and for reasons that are not clear to me, I can't seem to do anything about it. Very disappointing day overall. A disqualification, and I don't even know if we finished in the top 20 in race. In the second race. So a throwaway day, and with only one race left in the season, any chance we had of a top 5 in the championship is gone now. So I don't really know what to say. I'm disappointed, and I don't know what happened, and I don't know what to do. So I guess I'll leave you there, and we'll see you guys next time.